So these are the revision exercises for chapter 5, Algebra 1 in book 2. So anytime we see A equals B equals C equals, we know it's a substitution question. We have a D here as well. And this is just calculator use. 3A, 4B, 2C. 3, you're replacing a letter with a number, keep the signs. You're replacing B with a number, plus 2C, you're replacing C with a number. We double check the numbers. A is equal to 1. B is equal to 3. And C is equal to -1. And at this point you just type this with brackets directly into your calculator, and the answer you will get will be 3 plus 12, 15 minus 2. The calculator will give you an answer of 13. You don't have to do it in steps. Substitution question. Just be careful that you correctly put the information into your calculator. Now we have 3d squared, so 3 replace squared, plus 5b, plus 5 replace, minus c, keep everything consistent, because when there's minus signs in here we need brackets. So d is -2, b is 3, and c is -1. And these are the types of things that they're going to try and trick you with, putting a minus in, which will become a +1. A minus to be squared is positive as well, so your calculator will see 3 4s are 12, plus 15 is 27, plus 1 is 28. And if you do these questions and you want to check your answer, you go to the revision exercises. So the revision exercise answers, and they are available to you. They're on OneNote. 13 for the first one, 28 for the second. And then we double check our answers, 13 for the first one and 28 for the second. So you guys go and try 1C and 1D, and then check your answers from OneNote. And you can see exactly what they're doing here. They're setting it up the same way with the brackets, the minus signs. Just be careful that you can go wrong with these if you don't lay them out properly. Question 2 is simplify each of the following. We've gone through all the mistakes in class what people make, so we've tried to underline like terms. The first one is p squared, and then we underline the next p squared, and we read this sum on its own. 5p squared minus p squared is 4p squared, 5 minus 1. The next term is p minus 3p. Go along, we have a plus 2p, minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1p, or just minus p. And then we're left with two numbers, 8 minus 6, which is plus 2. So just the answer for like terms, 2a squared next, minus 4a squared. If you don't know your integers, 2 minus 4 on a calculator will give you -2. So we have minus 2a squared. Next term is a, 4a minus 5a. 4 minus 5 is -1, or minus a. And then you can see the two numbers we're left with. We have a 7 and a -5, which is plus 2. Now let's just say you wrote -2 by accident. You get down to your answers. 2a, 4p squared minus p plus 2. 4p squared minus p plus 2, you correct it. You come to the next one, minus 2a squared minus a plus 2, minus 2a squared minus a, and then what you do is you circle the one that's incorrect and you just go back and check and try and find out what your mistake is. And this is how you get good at maths. So this should be +2, correct it, identify your mistake, and move on. For question 3, removing brackets, we have a 3 times 4a, and we have a 3 times 3. So 3 times 4a, you could write it out if you want. 3 times 4a like this. The sign is a plus. 3 times 3. When you get good at them, you should just be able to write 12a plus 9. If you're not sure, just go down and check your answer for 3a, 12a plus 9. Every time you do a question or two, check your answer, correct it, and be confident that you've gotten them correctly. So 2 times 5p is 10p. And 2 times -2, be careful with the signs, is -4. What do some people do? They continue on and they write 6p or 6 or some crazy other answer that's not correct because they don't know the rules. We'll check the answer to this one in a minute. 3 by 2x, 3 by 4y, and 3 by -5. So 3 by 2x, 6x. 3 by 4y is plus 12y. And 3 by -5 is -15. And the fourth one, for the real higher level students, you all see this -1 in front of the bracket, or we know that when we have a minus sign outside a bracket, it just changes the sign. Multiplying by -1 just changes the sign of everything inside. So when you know that rule, you're just going to write 2a plus b minus 4. Then you go and check your answers. 10p minus 4 is correct. 6x plus 12y minus 15 is correct. And 2a plus b minus 4 is correct. With removing brackets, then they go on and they give us two sets. And then it will be like terms for the second part. So we're combining question 2 and 3. 4 by 5x is 20x. 4 by minus 3 is minus 12. Then we have plus 3 by 4x, that's plus 12x. You can cascade them if you want. Plus 12x plus 3 by minus 1 is minus 3. And then you're adding these two together, you get 32x minus 15. And with the first of every one, you might just check them. Question 3, I don't have here. I do 32x minus 15, 3b. 32x minus 15. Happy days. Then part 2, we have just some more terms. 2 by all of these terms, so 2 by a. 2 by minus 3b is minus 6b. And 2 by plus 7 is plus 14. Then we have a minus, so it's going to change all the signs and sides and multiply by 3 at the same time. So minus 3 by 4a is minus 12a. Minus 3 by minus 2b is plus 6b. And minus 3 by minus 9 is plus 27. And 2 minus 12 is minus 10, so minus 10a. The 6b's cancel, so I would just put a line through them. We don't have to write plus 0b or anything like that. And then we just get plus 14 and 27 is 41. We just check 3b part 2 minus 10a plus 41 minus 10a plus 41. So this is just the first little step of the revision exercises. There's 9 questions in chapter 5. I'll make 3 videos for you today. Make sure you know these inside out.